You're playing some good old Hypixel Skyblock and you check your purse. You're completely broke. This is every good early mid-game money-making method that hasn't died like 5 seconds after the YouTuber uploads them. Now let's get right. Wait. Quick disclaimer. This isn't me showing brand new money-making methods because those normally die like 3 seconds after a YouTuber uploads them, making them completely pointless. This is me showing you all of the well-known money-making methods that still work and make a decent amount of coins, and sharing some tips on how to do this most efficiently. Now, let's get right into it. The first money-making method is in the Crystal Hollows, more specifically in the jungle biome. Once you've made it to the jungle, what you want to do is find a spot where a bunch of sludges spawn. What you want to do, you want to farm these sludges. All you need for this is a weapon that can do 2,500 damage. Honestly, a sharp flower of truth, or basically any flower of truth, is a really good weapon for sludge farming. Each sludge with 5,000 health gives you 1 or 2 sludge juice, which you can sell for 2,000 coins per sludge juice. Now, sludge farming is quite well known, but it still makes around about 3 to 4 million coins per hour. Now, for the next money-making method, you want to try to find the precursor city. I don't know if you can tell, but the precursor city is in the precursor remnants. Anyways, over here, you want to farm these automatons. Automatons have a small chance of dropping these following 6 items, which you can all sell for a decent amount of coins. The weapons or armor you need for this is pretty much a weapon that does 2,000 damage. However, you need a bit more EHP with these guys because their damage is actually quite significant, even with the god pot and a pretty decent armor. As you can see, they chump As you can see, they chunk your health even with a god pot and pretty decent armor. Now, because this all does indeed depend on magic find, the amount of money it makes vary a lot. I did this for like 2 or 3 hours. One of the hours I made 5 million coins, the next one I made 2. But on average, it was around 3 to 4 mil, pretty much like all the other Crystal Hollows money making methods. Now onto another classic money making method, zealot farming. This is now better than ever before, because summoning their prices are for some weird reason 1.3 mil on the bazaar, and that's Instatel I'm talking about, which is crazy OP. Now, pretty recently I made a video on how to really zealot farm efficiently and get like 30% more summoning eyes. That video goes into in depth a ton more. I recommend checking that out. But for the most part, all you really need is to be able to do 13,000 damage and have some decent speed so you can actually keep up with everyone else farming zealots. Now, one more thing that I recommend people doing is finding a lobby with Endstone Protector level 4 so you can get these Endstone Protectors, kill him, and possibly have the chance of getting an extra 2 mil by getting a Golem pet. Now, before I go on to the best money making method for the early mid game, let's talk about events and special mayors. Now, special mayors and events can be a really good way to make money while not being repetitive, boring, grindy, and just being in competition way too much. First, let's talk about a mayor that we've got on currently, Diana. Diana holds a continuous mythological event in which you want to dig up griffin burrows with an ancestral spade and get a bunch of those things called griffin feathers. All you need is really a griffin pet, a spade, and something that you can do 2,000 damage. Any sword will do the job. Now, even with this extremely budget setup, I made around 1 to 2 mil, and the more you level up the rarity of your griffin pet, the more money you can make with this. Another great money making event is Spooky Fest. They occur every 5 IRL days, in which you can kill spooky mobs to get trick-or-treaty chests and spooky candy, which you can sell to the bazaar for a decent amount of coin. Some other money-making events are the Season of Jerry with the Christmas gifts, Mayor Jerry with the Jerry boxes, and you've also got Marina's fishing events in which you can fish up sharks to be able to get shark tooth and shark fins for some extra coins. Now on to the best money-making method for the early mid-game. Now that you're in the previous remnants, you want to try to find a lava fishing spot. What you want to do is to fish up flaming worms, in which you can get a chance to get worm membrane. Worm membrane can go for around 90k on the bazaar. Now for this, you do sort of need a decent weapon, and just by the way, if you're a Juju not like me, Juju bows or basically any short bows don't work with the flaming worms, so you need some other decent weapon. And per hour with this budget setup that literally costs less than 100k in total, I could make 4 to 5 million coins per hour. Obviously, the higher fishing level you get, the more you level up your pets, all of that, the higher these rates are gonna get. But 3 to 5 mil in the early game is really not bad at all. So if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, please do subscribe and maybe even join my Discord. For today, that'll be it for me. See ya!